Hi, this is Dr. Michael Walsh. I'm going to record a series of videos that will hopefully help you navigate some of the calculations in Biology 221 lab. So, one of the first videos I want to do is about units. So there are two units that we come across a lot in Biology 221, and you'll be working with over the next few weeks. The first is liters, and this is the unit for volume, and the other is grams, which is the unit for mass. So in Biology 221, we often work with volumes much less than 1 liter and masses much less than 1 gram. So I want to talk about how to go to smaller units that we may be working with, which you will have heard of probably milligram, microgram, milliliter, microliter, and explain how we can understand how this works and how they all come together. So let me start with an example in liters. So 1 liter is a large volume that is very unusual to work with in biology. So we're often working with smaller volumes. A volume that is 10-fold less than this would be 0.1 liter. This we'll write as 1 times 10 to the negative 1. And if you remember from math, 1 times 10 to the negative 1 is 0.1. So that's 10-fold less. If we go 10-fold less than this, we'll get 0.01 liters, which we can write as 1 times 10 to the negative 2. And this will be 100-fold less than 1 liter. So this is 10-fold less. This is 100-fold less. And then there's another fold 10 reduction. We'll get 0.001 liters, which is 1 times 10 to negative 3. And this will be 1,000-fold less. A 1,000-fold lower volume is 0.01 liters. Now we have units which can express this in a better way. So 1 milliliter is the same as 0.001 liters. So for every milliliter, there is 1,000 milliliters in 1 liter. And this is going to become very important later. So for every factor of 1,000 less, we have a special unit which we can use rather than having lots and lots of zeros. So if we'll stick with 1 liter, we have liters. A unit which is 1,000-fold less is 1 milliliter, which is 1 times 10 to the negative 3. We then have another, so we go 1,000-fold less, we go down to 1 times 10 to the negative 6. We have something called a microliter, and this is pronounced micro. Another 1,000-fold lower volume is 1 times 10 to the negative 9, and this is nanoliter, or nano. And then we have one final one that we sometimes use, which is picoliter. That's pico, and that's 1 times 10 to the negative 12. So one of the things we'll talk about in the next video is it's really important to be able to convert back and forth between these units. Sometimes you'll be given something in milliliters and you'll need to work out what it is in microliters. So we'll talk about that in the next video.